Why do you never finish what you start? It's not because you're lazy. It's not because you lack discipline. And it's definitely not because you're not capable. The real reason you've been starting things the wrong way. Every time you start something new, you feel excited, motivated, inspired. You tell yourself, this time, I'm going all in. But a few days later, you stop. Not because the goal disappeared, but because the feeling did. Here's what no one tells you. Most people rely on motivation to finish things. And motivation is unreliable. It comes in waves. And when it leaves, so do your habits. There are 3 real reasons you don't finish what you start. 1, you start to beat. You go from 0 to 100 overnight. Gym every day. Study 3 hours. Post daily. It's not sustainable. 2, you rely on feelings, not systems. You work when you feel like it. But consistency doesn't come from feelings. It comes from structure. 3, you don't track progress. So you feel like you're not improving, even when you are. And that feeling kills momentum. If you want to start finishing things, you need to change one thing. Stop focusing on motivation and build systems instead. Here's what that looks like. Instead of saying, I'll study for 2 hours every day, say, I'll study for 10 minutes every day. Instead of, I'll post 5 times a week, start with 1 post. Every Monday, small actions done consistently beat big plans that never happen. And here's the truth. Finishing isn't about intensity. It's about repetition. Now, here's where most people still struggle. They don't have a system to stay consistent. That's why I recommend using a habit tracking app like Notion. You can create a simple daily tracker where you log what you did, how long you did it, and whether you showed up. Or if you want something even simpler, try apps like Habitica or Streaks. These tools do one powerful thing. They make your progress visible. And when you can see your progress, you're more likely to continue. So if you've been starting things and never finishing, it's not you. You just need a better system. Start small. Stay consistent. Track everything. Because the people who win aren't the most motivated. They're the most consistent.
Alright guys, so that AI really exposed everything. It exposed each and every one of us. Because tell me why it is so accurate. You start something today, you're all excited, you're motivated, you're pumped up, you're so sure this is it for you. And then a week later, you disappear like you were never really there. What happened? So I'm not going to act all innocent of what we're talking about, because I've experienced it myself countless number of times. You start a course you think is the bomb. This is the course, taking you to the next level of your career. Day 1, oh my goodness, you're finished first chapter. Day 2, still energized. And by day 3, you've forgotten you started a course. You're crashing on Netflix on your favorite movie series. Another example is for those of us who register at the gym. We are so sure that this year is the year of glory, the year we are finally going to embrace healthy living, where we'll be going to the gym every single day to get pumped up. But 3 weeks into our gym registration, the money leaving our account becomes donation to the gym service. Let's be honest, it happens. Okay, having said that, I agree with the AI. It's not that you're lazy, it's not that we are lazy, come on. Because if you were lazy, you probably would not even start. The real problem we have is that we start with vibes, we don't start with a solid plan, we start with vibes. And the problem with vibes is that they don't really last. We push ourselves too hard. We set sometimes unrealistic goals. We're hard on ourselves. and that can also make it quite difficult to achieve your goals. We say things like, oh, this time it's different. This time I'm serious. This time I'm very sure I'm making a change. Meanwhile, you're trying to change your entire life in 1 week. The matter is that what really works at the end of the day is what we would tag as boring, and that is the part that nobody really likes. Doing something in small bits consistently without any hypes. No dramatic life change, just you showing up regularly, even times when you don't feel like it, especially times when you don't feel like it. Because let's be real, you're not going to be motivated every day. Some days you're going to be tired, worn out, exhausted. Another time, probably just angry with the world. So for me, I think one thing that can help you is by exploring tools that can help you be more efficient and make it less of a burden. You can try Notion, where it helps you create like a tracker, and then you're able to track your activities, see how far you're going. It just gives you proof, and if you want it to be more fun, you can try Habitica, where it turns your life into a game. So you feel like you're winning when you're being consistent. You can also try streaks, where your only job is don't break the chain. Don't break the chain. If you see yourself winning streaks 5 days in a row, it becomes easier because you don't want to break it. You want to see the streaks coming in, and that can also help you go further. So yeah, if you're starting things and you're not finishing them, you're starting a course, you're transitioning to a career, you're doing something, whatever it is, and you find yourself not finishing it, welcome to the club. But now you know the problem. Stop doing so much. Okay, stop doing so much. Start doing less. But be consistent. Because the people who are winning or who are succeeding are not doing crazy things. They are just consistent with what they've chosen to do. So that makes a whole lot of difference. So yeah, guys, try out these apps and you can leave your feedback in the chat. I'll see you next time. Cheers. Bye.